Alright, what's up guys, Magic TK here, and you guys are watching a tutorial on how to record your clips in 600 frames per second without the HUD, which is the heads-up display. Now, this isn't very difficult to do. All you guys have to do is have a console or a PC. And it's a lot easier to do on actual PC, but I don't have one. So for all you console users out there trying to get your clips to the editors and get you guys much better clips and much easier to edit clips, this is how you guys want to do this. So to go into, so pretend I just hit a clip, even though I didn't, because I don't hit clips. Actually, I did just hit a trick shot, but it wasn't good. It wasn't clip worthy. But anyways, you guys want to start off and go into theater mode. So just go into theater, select your film. I'm just going to select my most recent game where I hit this shot in. And actually, I will show it to you guys, just because it is pretty cool. I'm actually going to use this gameplay in a commentary as well, so look out for that pretty quickly. So just start up the film, and also, I'm pretty sure this has to be in your recent games. You can't just have this film saved, but I could be wrong. Now, you guys can try this and tell me if it works, but I'm not certain. So, yeah, how you guys want to do this is, first off, once this game starts up, I'll just kind of let you guys in on this. One sec. Okay, so, first off, the first thing you guys need to do is go into your options and make sure your button layout is on bad bot, or else if it's not on bad bot, if it's on something else, it's not going to work. Make sure it's on bad bot. It's the easiest way to do everything. So now, I'm just going to skip to the clip, and I'll tell you guys once I'm there. Alright, so here we go. We have the clip. I'm just going to show you guys the clip before we get started, just in case you guys want to check out the sick bill. Boom. So, got the reload in. We hit a bill on phase bubbles. What an OG phase member right there. So, anyways, how you guys want to do this, since you're on bad bot, you can use the D-pad to look at the speed. So, if you see the speed in the bottom, we just got to make that 0.1, and since it's recording in 60 frames per second, normally, since we're slowing that down to 0.1 speed, it's in reality, it's 600 frames per second. So, we can just start this, and we can just play this and record your clip, and I'm going to record my clip after the actual tutorial, since you can't record two things at once in the Elgato. So, yeah, just go through your clip and record it like this, and then go back and record it without the HUD. So you're just pressing toggle HUD, and the reason you want to do this I'll explain later in After Effects, but yeah, just record that twice, and then it'll be huge files. It'll be 2 huge files, but that's alright, because your clip will be in 600 FPS, and it'll look really, really nice. It'll look a lot cleaner than it will normally, since there won't be any twister warping or like choppiness, so it'll just look a lot better, and it'll be a lot easier for the editor to edit if you guys want something like that. So yeah, that's about it. Just record your clip like that, and yeah, I'm gonna see you guys in After Effects and explain how you get just the score, because if we look at this right now, let's just speed this up. Then when I get the kill, there's no score and there's no feed and there's nothing, which isn't what you want in an edit. So I'm gonna jump over to After Effects, and I'm gonna show you guys how you can do that. Alright, so as you guys can see, now we're back in After Effects. How you guys want to start this off is just import your clips, and you should have 2 clips. Now, I actually didn't record those clips in 600 frames per second. I just recorded them normally, just for tutorial's sake. Now, it'll be the exact same steps if you guys have your clips in 600 frames per second, so just follow along here. I just didn't want to record them fully because it would take a long time, and it would have pretty big file sizes. So, like I said, it'll be the exact same for you guys, except your clips will be longer and there'll be more frames. So, now once we have these 2 clips, we're just going to drag this one into a pre-comp, and then drag the other clip. So this one's without, drag the one with also into the pre-comp. So now as you can see, we have these 2 clips here. Now the first stage to do this is to sync them up. So we're just going to go until this clip starts. So that'll be about 2 seconds. Let's just go like right here and split it, right? And then now this one, the bottom one, we basically just got to put it exactly underneath where this one would be. So I think it's a bit, alright, I think that's synced up perfectly. So if we take this off, then it's the exact same frame. And I know it's a little bit off, but when you guys have it in 600 FPS, you'll be able to line it up a lot better, since there'll be 10 frames in between. So if say mine's off half a frame, right? You guys will be on perfectly, since you have 5 frames on either side. If that makes any sense, you guys will just be a lot longer and a lot easier to work with. So we're also going to split this right here, and we'll snap the 2 clips. So now, if we just look, you also want the with HUD to be on top, and it's not going to matter too much. So now, if we do this, then you just want to mask out these areas with this thing. And I actually never tried this, so hopefully this looks good in the end. But we're just going to subtract this, create a few more masks just around everything else. Well, let's take out the mini map, and then we also want to take out this little scoreboard ammo clip thingy as well. So just take these 3 things out. So now if we solo this layer. As you can see, we just have the regular thing. So the only thing we have from the HUD is here, and the part without the HUD perfectly fills it in. And we actually have a little bit of edges right here, as you guys can tell. But like I said, that's gonna make almost no difference when you guys have it in 600 FPS, and when we run preview, it's not even gonna be that noticeable. At least I don't think it will. So, you know, hopefully this looks good in your perspectives, because if it doesn't, you guys are just gonna have to record it with the HUD and just hope that it looks good. But I'm thinking that it'll be fine. Actually, it's very not. But oh god. Well, like I said, when you guys sync it up, just make sure it's perfect and make sure that it's to the exact frame. And since you have 600 frames in every second to work with, it'll be synced up a lot better. Let's see where my issue is. Okay, I think this needs to be a couple back. Yes, I think that's good. I think that's better. So now when we turn this on, it's still off for some reason. Alright, maybe I didn't record it at the same speed, I have no idea, but trust me, when you guys have this in 600 FPS, it'll look better. You know, I'm sorry that the tutorial has screwed up here, but you know, like I said, it'll look a lot better when you guys do this on your computers. So that's the basic idea of what you guys want to do in After Effects. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. Hope you guys can use this to the best of your abilities. This will help players trying to get editors, because if you guys say, oh yeah, my clips are in 600 frames per second Hudless, the editors will just jump all over that. That's the best to edit ever. So for all you players wanting apps out there, your apps will look a lot better with this, first off, and it will also look cleaner. So hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, thanks for watching. See you guys later.